Frexit, expert fires warning about leaving Euro. Sign up for now and never miss the top politics stories again. Subscribe. When you subscribe, we will use the information you provide to send you these. Sometimes they'll include recommendations for other related newsletters or services. Our privacy notice explains more about how we use your data and your rights. You can unsubscribe at any. Britain's departure from the EU on December 31st has seen campaigners from several other countries ramp up pressure. The UK had been locked in a transition period with Brussels for a large part of 2020 but has now unshackled itself from the bloc's rules around the customs union and single. Boris Johnson has basked in the glory of Brexit, boasting how the UK has now taken back control and continues to insist the nation will quickly flourish with its newfound powers outside of. The pressure is now starting to ramp up on Mr. Macron amid campaigners' calls for the country to hold its own referendum on membership with the EU. In addition, a poll carried out by the Odoxa Institute, conducted online from February 3 and quizzing 1,005 French adults, showed 81% of people believe Mr. Macron's centre-right government does not know where it is going in terms of. Charles-Henri Gallois, president of the Generation Frexit political campaign group, lashed out at the EU and branded its policies a disaster for France, demanding the country take back control. He told Express.co.uk, "The COVID-19 crisis had really shown that we need our sovereignty back. EU policies are a disaster for France. There is, of course, the vaccine rollout fiasco, but it's not the only. The EU Commission has always put pressure on our health system to reduce costs and has given the green light for relocations and deindustrialization. We have paid a high price for these policies. We were not able to produce masks or medicines, and we did not have enough hospital beds to face. The French are each time more aware that we need this sovereignty. Trending, it won't happen if we don't have Frexit as it's carved in stone in EU." Mr. Gallois launched a scathing attack on under-fire President Macron, accusing him of doing the EU dirty job and imposing reforms from Brussels that the French people. The Generation Frexit president continued, "Emmanuel Macron does the EU dirty job. There was no enthusiasm for him. He has always been elected by default. With COVID-19 measures, political life is quite locked down. It's anesthetized. He benefits from that as it prevents real opposition. I don't think he will resign, and actually 1 year before a new presidential election it would not make sense, but if he would be a Democrat, he won't keep on passing reforms asked by the EU and that French people. He does the EU policy. This is not the policy that French people want." Mr. Gallois believes France and Italy are the big frontrunners to lead the EU, but because of ongoing political conflict in Rome, he believes Paris will beat its European neighbor to that historic. He is confident Frexit could happen as soon as next year, should Macron be defeated in the presidential election and a Democrat replace him who could be convinced to hold the referendum on France's membership. The Generation Frexit president concluded, "I have always thought that the next one to leave would be Italy. Now, it seems much more complicated with the pro-EU government backed by the Italians who want to take back control should back a Telexit party led by." He continued, "This year, Frexit would be difficult as I don't see Macron organizing the referendum just before the presidential election. It's more likely to happen in 2022 or 2023 if one Democrat wins the presidential election and dares to organize this. Anyway, we will put as much pressure as we can on all the candidates to get this referendum."